and welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today is going to be very special. Today is going to be all about turning your pain into power, how pain pushes you into glory, how pain pushes you into your greatness, and most importantly, how pain pushes you closer to the Father. Because my personal experience, anytime I went through pain, I got close to the Father. Talking about before I came all the way over and I got tired of playing around with my soul. However, before I came all the way over, it always took pain. It was like every time something happened crazy, it was like the pain was pushing me more and more and more different situations. And I know some of y'all out there can attest to it. Once pain was inflicted on you, I mean pain that really felt like you was going to die. I'm talking about that pain. Pushed you closer to the Father. Now, let's talk though. What you did with it when you got close to the Father probably went back out like I did before. But you can't deny that it didn't push you for a time, at least closer to the Father. But my whole message today is to you from experience. Because like I said, when I learn, I teach. You understand? I'm learning right here with y'all from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? And I can relate. But my message today is for you to think about your life. Think about what you're doing. Learn to live with intention. You understand what I'm saying? Don't just wake up and just be doing anything and just taking advantage of the Father, His mercy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if the pain is bringing you closer to Him, why not come over and stay with Him? You know what I'm saying? Do something in your life that revolves helping people see His light, Christ, the light of Christ. But I'm putting the cart before the horse. So that's my message, you guys, for today. But let's jump in. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not evil. Thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Okay? So let's just stop right there. This is the Father. He's saying He know the thoughts that He think about us. You know what I'm saying? Thoughts of peace and not of evil. You understand? To give you an expected end. The expected end is eternal life, the kingdom. This is what He wants for us, to be in our full power and glory. This is what He wants for us. But the question is, do we want it for ourselves? Like, how long are we going to be out here doing whatever we want to do? We go through pain, we run to the Father. Once He heal us and doctor up our wounds, we run back out there to the world where we got afflicted at. And then it happens again. We come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. When is it time to be like, you know what? Every time I'm in trouble, He's there for me. Every time I'm hurt, He heals me. When is it time to come over for good? That's just a question to ask yourself. And that's what I had to ask myself before I got serious. 2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not. But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. Exactly. The outer man perish, the flesh. But the inward man, our spirit, is renewed day by day. Why? Constantly afflicted. So the Most High is dealing with us. He's making us better. You understand? But at the end of the day, you cannot keep going back and forth. You understand what I'm saying? Because eventually time does run out. And none of us know the hour or the day or any of that for our expiration date. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you know that He's helping you and you know that He's healing you, I'm telling you guys, you're going to wish you did. And just really be careful what you're doing. 2 Corinthians 4:17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Exactly. These light afflictions, I mean, listen, when it comes to our glory that we get because of them and how much our spirit grows because of them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the glory of that. These afflictions is nothing. Yeah, they seem a lot to us because we're emotional and we don't see the things the way the Father see it. Whatever it takes, He just wants us back to Him. And when people go against the grain, they constantly get afflicted, and they never come back to Him. And then eventually what? Time runs out. And then now you're standing in front of Father judgment. And then He's playing your life in front of you, showing you the times where you had a chance to come on over and you refuse. Because why? Because why? You just want to just do whatever you want to do? For what? Like, is it really worth it? I don't think so. I'm sorry. 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, for the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Exactly. We're focused on, when you understand this with the Father, you come on all the way over. You think about you're focused on the things that are unseen with the spiritual eyes. You're focused on the kingdom. That's your goal. So friends, family, situations, what you eat, everything revolves around that goal. But when you're focused on things here, that's temporal. You know what I'm saying? So you're not following the Father because you're focused on things that are temporary here, only to get eternal punishment. You understand what I'm saying? Or you're going to use this time, sacrifice this life for the one to come, to focus on spiritual things so that you inherit eternal life. You have a choice. Revelation 21:4. And God, the Most High, Ahaya, shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, nor neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Exactly. When dealing with the Father, coming on over, no pain, no death, none of these things. This is the peace that we enter into. You understand what I'm saying? Sacrificing this life, dealing with the afflictions. Listen, everybody going through stuff. Life is painful. Why? Because look who's ruling. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Not Job 9:24. So they're going to make people upset. They don't want to see people happy. They want to see people down, sad, and depressed, so they can push these pharmaceutical drugs, which is low key, ain't even low key, but witchcraft and sorcery. So they can push those drugs on people. They created depression, the Hegelian dialectic. Yes. Create the problem, reaction, solution. You understand what I'm saying? And if you come over with Christ, those depression and anxiety, they're just spirits. You can get them out through prayer and fasting and believing that you will be healed through Christ to the Father. You understand what I'm saying? It's all spiritual. You got to realize the spiritual realm was created first, then we were here physically. So you have to do it from the inside out, wherever you do. Romans 8:22, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. Yeah, until now, until Christ. You know what I'm saying? Until you come on over and believe and really plan your life around what the Father wants for you. You know what I'm saying? Because before we were sent here, He already had a purpose for us. But we're going off doing our own thing. We're getting off course. That's why we feel so, you know what I'm saying? Like our spirit is like malfunctioning because we're not acting and doing the things that we're supposed to be doing. You understand what I'm saying? This is why everybody's travailing. You know what I'm saying? The wicked beareth rule. Everybody is in sorrow. But when you're with Christ and under the Father's hedge, it's peace. Even in the midst of all this chaos, you will find peace in the Father. That's the only safe place. That's it. Psalms 18:2. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer from all things. My God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. Exactly. He is everything. And I'm so grateful that he delivered me. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I done been in the world and I'm over here. And I can honestly say, you know what? That was a really big mistake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it seemed like fun, but is it good for you? You know, like sugar tastes good, but is it good for you? You understand what I'm saying? You just gotta, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And it all comes down to making a decision. It's a sacrifice. What will you choose? Psalm 147:3. He healeth the broken heart. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds. Exactly. He healed the broken hearts. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, and he bind up the wounds. This is the Father. I mean, he do everything, but the whole thing, I think a lot of people don't really believe the power of the Father. They don't want to have patience because this world is like a microwave generation. Everybody wants stuff now, but the Most High requires patience. And a lot of people just don't want that. So they end up running from a lion into a bear, the pharmacy. Last one and I'm done. Hebrews 12:11. Now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Yeah, no chastisement that none of us go through seems to be joyous, but it's hard. It's grievous. We cry and ask, why me? What I ever do? Knowing damn well you was caught in sin red-handed. But I digress. Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby, unto them which are trained thereby. Yes, it yields the peaceable fruit of righteousness. Chastisement, pain is meant to make us more righteous, to push us back to the Father, thus allowing us to have that expected end, which is the kingdom, eternal life. You get it? So next time you're going through pain, just pause for a minute. Be like, Father, you know what? Father, I understand this. I have to go through this, but don't leave me. Show me the message that is within this. Show me why I'm going through this. I don't doubt that, that your way is righteous. I just want to show me why and the message that I need to get from this. And when you learn the message, don't go back. Don't go back to things that cause what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? Come over. Let the Father deal with you and mold you. He will make you amazing. I'm telling you. Like, man, I got stories for days before I even came over here to the spiritual side for good. But it took pain. That's what I will say. It took pain. So don't go through it. Grow through it. Learn through it. It's to make you better. It's to make you better. And once he bring you out of it, because he will, everything has a season. Everything has a season. And once he bring you out of it, don't go back to it. Don't go back to that person. Don't go back to that job. Don't go back to those people. Don't go back to those drugs and alcohol and all of those things that's probably causing the afflictions. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys, come on over. Don't go through it. Grow through it. Okay? So with that being said, I pray that you are edified. Remember to stay prayed up. Sin not. The kingdom is at hand. I'll see you guys in the next video.